Hello, everybody, and welcome today to the Geeky Puppet Show for Resident Alien, the series finale. Yep, season 4, episode 10. I'm Puppetine, and is joined as always by that wonderful little comic Froggy. Froggy.
Hi.
Froggy.
Yeah, I'm hitting the like button thing.
Oh, well, that's neat. Yes, we're here to talk about the series finale, where we left off last time. Things were wrapping up, but we had one unresolved conflict. The Greys! Which aren't really a conflict in this episode at all.
No, but...
They give up the planet.
Yeah. They lost claim when they basically were foiled by Harry, so they lost the lease.
That's right, their loan fell through.
Yes.
So it went back to Harry's people.
Dr. Ethan's back.
What did they do, Froggy?
Well, so basically, in this year, Dr. Ethan, who basically was all in the season 3 or 2, was basically mistaken for an alien.
For the alien.
Yeah, for the alien. They thought Harry was, and McNeill took him in, interrogate him, and does stuff, and then so basically you see him finally come back in this episode. He's trying to patient. He's on a phone call with his mom. He's like, yeah, I'm going to get them. They destroyed my life and stuff. He's got his, and he's got a gun and all that stuff. And then the next thing you know, is like the ship crashes and crashes into him, and it looks like Harry's ship. And so, Asta woke up with the premonition, basically, and everything she said was going to come true. She's going to fight with Jay and all that stuff. She's gonna move. She's talking about moving to Amsterdam, and basically, this makes Jay mad because she finds out. It's like, you didn't tell me. She's kind of hurt, and since she ends up going to the diner and reading the envelope itself, basically a box present she had because she was going to college, and she realizes every letter is written by Asta that she never gave her because at the time she gave her up. So every birthday she wrote her a letter, and she reads all that, and they make up. Meanwhile, Dr. Ethan is alive, but it's not him. It's an alien from Harry's planet. And what does he have? A ball sack.
Yes, using the ball sack, he will destroy the Earth. Or will he? This whole thing is to set up, basically, him going... He's in the diner, and he's eating pie already. He is learning to be human even faster than Harry did.
Because Harry's going back. He wants to leave too. He's going to go be with his family. He's going to be with Heather and the kids stuff. And he feels, he doesn't really replaced, because they already said they're going to replace him. He's like, well, I don't want to replace, here. So and he doesn't want anybody living in his cabin. He's, I'll burn that motherfucker down because I don't want anybody living in my cabin. So meanwhile, everything it's a very good setup for this series. Big Black and Liz basically get called. Well, Big Black gets called in by they abduct him. The new spooks. We brought back an old face. The guy Donald, I think his name was Ronald. It was David. Or it was David.
The two agents from the first season return.
Actually, no, not the first two. Only one dead because the other one's dead.
Huh?
The other one's dead. The one who was original with him is dead.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the girl,
Wasn't she?
Yeah, she was killed. And in this one, basically, so there's a new McNeill got a replacement, another woman, and they're looking at, they basically have the ship that crashed and stuff. And Harry's, as they're driving, because Asta basically goes with the ship and stuff, with Harry and Darcy in the truck, the big old red Ford, whatever we're going to see again, or Dodge, whatever it was. And they're driving there, and he sees the government says, because they're online, everybody's telling me out in the line of cars and stuff, says, hey, there's a gas leak. And he's like, wait, I know that guy, stanky stuff from my time. And he tells Harry, he's like, hey, I know this is cliche, but take me to your leader. And they go and they introduce themselves, and it's revealed that they are the ones that actually shot down the ship. It's not a gray ship, it's actually, So Harry basically hacks into their he says like their database stuff, and she's like, "How do you get in there?" He's like, "Well," and then the guy comes in, he's like, "Yeah, he still has a little password forgot to delete." and he learns more about this alien stuff, and then they show him like the ball and stuff, the one he originally was going to use to destroy the world. Asta recognizes it too, and he says, well, I'll kill the alien for you, pretty much, as the last thing, I'll save the day and everything, and that's what he gets him to do. But as he learns more with this alien that's posing as him, yeah, you're right, he becomes more human, and because Harry wants to leave, though this guy looks just like the dead doctor that originally did replace Harry once, almost. And looks like he's gonna be the new doctor while Harry's gone. They're setting it up, and they have the whole thing, and
partying at the
everybody love your neighbor, love your friend, get together, love your neighbor, love your friend. And get together once again. I forgot the name of the song. Anyway,
honestly, there's no. This episode isn't really meant. Like, there's nothing to spoil here. They don't all die miserably. Like, we'll spoil that. They're fine. They all leave as they said they were going to in the last episode. This is just an episode to kind of wrap up.
Yeah, Asta ends up staying in town.
No.
No, she does. No, that's right. She leaves. She joins
Louisiana.
She joins this nursing thing. Kind of like a female thing. She joins.
Yep. Got hit by a hurricane, so she's going down to Louisiana to help.
And I like how everybody got together. Everyone from the show was all together in one room and stuff because their whole thing. Harry came there, and Harry's like, "Yeah, I'm here. We'll tell you about the end." He's like, "Yeah, Asta told us about 10 minutes ago." Son of a bitch! Is my and Asta's like, "Well, we're waiting. It's important." He's like, "Yeah, whatever." And they all made a plan how the thing, and then Harry reveals the Big Black is Big's like, well, we don't need your help. He's like, yeah, you do. The last time in your cabin, you guys couldn't shoot me at all. I was too fast for you. And not only that, I implanted in your mind, whipped your minds. And she's like, oh my gosh. Liz is like, yeah, the missing minutes from my memory. And then he's like, and the Big Black's like, yeah, well, you didn't wipe mine. He's like, yeah, I did. That fishing trip never happened, bro. So, and Big Black was all offended. And, eventually Darcy kind of gets in Big Black's face and stuff, I love how they're like going, he's like, oh, you don't want this. Oh, I want it. And like, they're getting ready to fight. And I love how they're in Beth's, I guess, house. But, no, Ken and Bates' house. Ben and Kate's house.
Yeah.
And, yeah. So pretty much, it's just wrapping up everything. Ben and Kate basically confront the little gray alien girl, Cookie Girl. And Ben's like, yeah, stay away from us. We'll murder you. And she's with her, I guess, some girls. And they think that those are all aliens. Turns out the only alien was the Girl Scout Cookie. The rest of them were normal kids. And he's like, yeah, I'll fucking murder you. I'm the mayor. I can do it. She's like, oh, those aren't my friends. And like, oh, shit. So they run away. They knock over the cookies and stuff in the wagon, and then they throw the cookies down again to steal some. And it's just like a hilarious little wrap up for that. But Max actually is the one that helps him spot the alien because he's an alien tracker. He can see him. Yeah. And this leads him to basically Harry confronting the alien in the diner, and they start talking about, and it gets, and just Harry just making fun of him to his last one of jokes. It's like, yeah, I left my device. Like, oh, you mean the ball sack? It's like, yeah, the most important. And Harry's just kind of laughing all the time. He's like, and Harry kind of realizes, like, hey, there's no reason to kill this guy. This guy is gonna do what I did. I wanted to kill everybody, but then I realized there is value in everybody here on Earth. They're willing to adapt and learn. Yeah. But yeah, there's no. Yeah, the Bench of the Greys was kind of like a farce.
Yeah, no, this is just This episode is just a goodbye.
Yeah, and honestly, Harry actually felt bad about Big Black. So what he does, he sets up a meeting between him and his father. They actually go fishing for real.
I forgot his father was alive.
His father had medical problems. He was in a nursing home, I think. Was it?
But I guess he's fine now.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, and Harry takes about 12 pies to go.
No, 2 pies.
No, he got the boxes he had.
Oh, he had more after?
Yeah.
When
he went to the cabin. He had a bunch. He had a whole stack of pies.
Ultimately, yeah, no, he gets into the ship, which is the other aliens.
Yeah, he fixed it with duct tape.
Yes, he did, and he's going to take it to get back to Heather.
Yeah. We got to see everybody everybody shows up at the cabin outside. The whole entire town, the whole entire cast.
His parents and Big Black and Debbie and Liv.
Yep.
Sahar.
Yeah. Everyone's there, and they're all waving him. This is where he's waving there. He waves everybody because he originally thought no one's gonna care if I leave, but he's wrong. Everybody, he changed everybody's lives for the better.
Yeah.
Except for Harry Vanderspiegel. Except for Harry Vanderspiegel, who he murdered in the beginning.
Well, he wasn't a very good person, so that's fine.
Yeah.
And this is a fine farewell. This is fine. In all honesty, I don't know how much longer they could this show. I think that this wrap up does a perfectly good job, and I'm glad that we had this time.
Yeah. It's sad to see everything ending here. Harry does one last thing. He goes in his drawer, grabs a marker, and you're like, "What's he marker for?" He grabs his bag and he leaves. At the last panel or last scene of the show, they booms down under the windowsill and says, "Harry was here."
Yep. Did you catch in the opening where we got to see the drawn alien sitting down, and his coffee mug was the alien from the comic Resident Alien?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a nice touch. And I think that this is a good ending for a good show. I'm glad we had this time together.
We did not see Bridgette other than alien form here. We did not see Bridgette's human self.
No, and that's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, and they take off, and that's the end. There's no spinoff. We're done.
No, Darcy went to the girl she met and told her. They say, "Hey," because she's a ski girl. Says like,
"Oh,
don't worry about ski school and stuff. It's like you can hire yourself a tutor, and you can do it. It's like focus on skiing. You can."
You'd be lying if I said I cared about that part.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I support all women.
It's not me being unsupportive of women. I just don't care about her going and telling the young girl, "Hey, keep skiing." It just felt like
it actually does, because the whole character growth over her is that, remember, she was a professional skier, hurt her knee, then she relapsed, got a chance, started taking drugs, and this is her basically growing up, and this is her telling someone who could end up just like her.
Yeah, I still. It's fine.
It was great. I loved it. Darcy got a proper.
Is that art to you? Is that your favorite part of the episode?
All of it. I loved all of it, bro. I didn't hate a single minute of it.
It's fine.
It was great
for a really good show.
So agent. So now they're not both agents. Liv and first. Go back there. Big Black gets kidnapped, by the government, the Black Ops team, and they want to hire him on. He's like, "Well, I ain't gonna do it. We'll give you a big gun. You can say where you are, and we'll give you awesome guns." He's like, "I'm signed up, but I won't do it unless." And then the next thing they pan over and see Liv. She's like, wakes up, like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah." It's like, "So Liv, you got 10 seconds to reply." He's like, "What?" He's pressure.
We're gonna have to kill you.
We're gonna kill you. Yeah, you saw everything. And we're gonna be the Men in Black. I love it.
That's not our favorite name.
Well, Men in Black was a Universal production movie.
No, I know, but that's what the guy says.
No. But I love the fact they're able to actually use that line legally. No.
Legally, yeah.
But nice send off, and we get to see Harry in his alien form more, and plus we get to see the other guy who looks just like him in his own alien form, which looks slightly different.
Yes, I like that part too, and I like the part of showing him dancing, and we know that ultimately it's all going to be okay, and that's fine. Saying goodbye.
It's all right. Everything's all right. It's all right.
This has been a really great show to talk about with you, Froggy. I've enjoyed our time together.
Yep, the fact is, I think that's some bullshit.
I don't think so. I think that this is a
No. I'm glad. See, the one thing, this guy realizing that they were going to get canned probably eventually, because that's what sci-fi does, is this him doing this, giving a proper send-off, is him giving a middle finger to sci-fi and Universal. Because they have a bit neat habit. The Expanse, what lucked out, was able to be picked up by Amazon Plus. There was no way this show was going to, because they didn't have a high enough view count, which I think is bullshit. It's a very good show. Not one season was worse than the other. I think it got more fun.
Yeah, but comedies are a little harder to market sometimes, Froggy.
Nah, it's just that people don't want to watch good shows. They'd rather watch some weird stuff like food stuff like Gordon Ramsay and all them, Hell's Kitchen, or Law and Order.
When's the last time anybody's watched Hell's Kitchen?
Hell's Kitchen, there's tons of shows spins off with that Hell's Kitchen shit with Gordon Ramsay. And that's like Law and Order's on season. Law and Order's on season.
You're attacking other things because you're upset about this.
Hey, Lisa. Law and Order is on season 149.
Yeah.
Or something like that, some bullshit like that. Dun dun.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah. So I'm just saying a lot of the good and yeah, I am pissed that this is ending. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Sci-Fi is a well-known fact. They have a history of doing this, where they basically cancel good shows.
I think I really don't see many more seasons.
So
pushing
back in the day, Farscape, same thing. We're promised a season 5. I don't know if this show was scheduled for season 5 or not, but Farscape back in the day, where they were doing season 4 in the middle of season 4, and they were going to do season 5. They were told they renewed, and then they turned around and said, "Nope, we're sorry, this is it." So they couldn't even do a freaking ending, and they had to raise money to do 2 movies just to wrap it up.
I mean, at least the showrunner realized that it's about time to wrap up.
Not really. They could have done a lot more.
I don't think so.
I think so. I think you're a guy who just caters and gives and says, "Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I agree."
It's fine.
It's not fine. It's not.
It's okay.
A photograph.
It's not a photograph, but it's fine. And this was a good show. I enjoyed talking with you about it, but shows can go on only so long before you get to season 5 of The Flash and you start regretting your life.
Well, this is nothing like the CW shows.
I'm sick. Okay, there's only so far you can go before you jump the shark.
And then you end up like Columbo.
So, Columbo never jumped a shark.
Columbo was the shark. He went for how many seasons?
I don't know.
Seasons
only have a few episodes every season, so. But anyway,
you think about it. Arrow and the Flash had like 26 freaking episodes. What are we getting here? 10 episodes per season.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
But the story was concise. Everything was connected and everything was answered.
Yeah. Only because at the very end, yes. I'm thankful for that. But I mean, yeah, the comic book is still going on.
Oh, is it? I thought it was over.
No, Geeks Come Back. They just did it again. They had another thing where basically him and Asta got married and they had a kid.
Wow. Interesting.
Yes.
But this has been a great show. But you know what? You don't need to just hear our opinion. You can put your opinion down below in the comments.
That's right. You can do it.
Also, like and subscribe. We hope you enjoyed. Leave suggestions if there's anything you think that we should review, maybe. Right now, we don't have a lot of anything. But, maybe it'll change. Who knows?
Yeah, which shows are we going to review? What's coming up next?
No idea. But we'll see you sometime in the near future. Thank you so much for watching. We've enjoyed this journey with you. And
Remember, only
you can-
you can start forest fires. Unless Amy's there.
no,
Then
yeah,
run.
then she's gonna do it. Bye.
Bye.